And we are live. And as soon as I say live, big up to Miss Melina in the chat already. And I am here with the quiz. I think now I should make this a trend. Whoever finishes last will be the next quiz master. Last quiz I got 0, so now I'm hosting the quiz. Hopefully, whoever finishes last here is the next quiz master. And we have three esteemed guests here. And let's start off with Adam in the center. Let's do it in an odd way out because he's
Yeah.
looking damn tired and he suddenly turned a leaf. Apparently, he's sober since Christmas Day. Maybe Santa knew that he was naughty and he's trying to be nice now. How are you doing, Adam?
Yeah, not too bad, Nitish. Thank you for the invite. Bit tired. I do apologize if I come across very sleepy. But yeah, no drinking since Christmas Day. I think my body is not taking the change of lifestyle in a good way.
Which one? The chocolate one or the spoon one?
Both, I think. Both.
We'll have that discussion about the spoon soon. But from Brownie, I Brownie killer. And how are you, Sam? And I hope you have no fetish like Adam does.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Always fun to take part in these quizzes. I'm interested to find out how difficult this one's going to be because with Nitish, you never know. Sometimes they're just absolutely mind-bogglingly difficult, and then sometimes they're quite easy. So it'll be interesting to see. But Adam's ready to go to Kip. So yeah, well done, Adam. You'll be very interesting today. So that's going to be fun as always.
Yeah, no. I'll wake up now.
Yeah, this isn't one of those sleep-alongs, you know. The other night.
Hey! I'll tell you what, right? Every night, the views of the sleep along goes up. It's like, it's clickbait every night for some horny bastards who think who think it's a bit more than what it actually is.
Yes, it's going to be some tattooed guy from Glasgow, isn't it? Watch.
Cracking one off.
Yep. And Adam, you don't know, probably you might get proposals from guys coming in soon on that video. And going on to Sankalp, the quiz master of our distant quiz and one of the top competitors in terms of quiz. I'm not going to count you, Adam, because you're half asleep and you're going to blame it on the sleep later on. But going on to Sankalp, how are you doing and how have your holidays been so far?
Good, man. I'm good. It's very cold here, so I'm just feeling cozy. I would have been half asleep, but thank God I remembered we had a quiz. Pathetic day when it comes to FPL. I have 3 players who are out thanks to the COVID. I don't know what we are doing there. I just hope this season gets scrapped, including FPL now.
I'll tell you what, on that, yeah. Well, altogether, they said 6 people, and they all 4 players and 2 non-playing staff. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that...
So now there are 5, I think.
Right, okay, so 5, yeah? Well, 5 players. Okay,
Yep.
So squads are 25 man strong.
They should have at least 14. They should have at least 14 available.
Right, so you got 11, you can field 11. So you should really have another 9 you can choose from. So what is the problem?
So from what we are reading is they are not sure who might be infected because everyone was in close contact.
Well, test them before the game.
That's what they're doing. That's what is happening tomorrow.
Well
time will take. It will take time for them to get the results.
Hang on. It wasn't long ago. Little Leighton Orient after forfeited their game, which could have brought in a lot of money to the club against Tottenham. So why can't Man City do that then?
That's the cup rules.
It's a fucking joke. It's an absolute fucking joke. No, it's a big club. It's a big club rule.
FA doesn't care about anyone in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think Leighton Orient have got the same logistics as Man City, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Well, all the testing's done by the club, isn't it? So it's all done logistically by the club.
Yeah, so Adam,
Wow.
never go anywhere near that club if you're trying to get an HIV test done. They will always come positive.
No, but come on, it's wrong.
Oh, you love your narrative, don't you? Oh, the big club, the small club, the 1980s, George
Well, hang
Graham.
on. A
Let's talk
squad's
about
of
George
25
Graham.
men. A
Let's
squad's
blame
of
it on George
25 men,
Graham.
isn't it?
What would
Squad's
George
of
Graham
25
do?
men.
already.
This is the question. What would George Graham do? That's what I want to know. What would he do?
Ah, squad's of
Yeah, we
25 men
started the
strong.
quiz already.
Well, what's the problem? No problem at all.
Because they're all in close contact. That's what they do. And they all have to be tested, and then the tests have to come back. It takes a day for the test to come back. The proper
But-
test.
Well, okay then. Have they
But my
postponed
only-
it to tomorrow then? Have they
No,
postponed
but my
it to
only
tomorrow?
only one concern is how did they let then the Arsenal versus Chelsea go on? Even though I'm happy we won, but how did that game happen when we played City in the cup before this week? I
Because
mean,
they didn't know probably at the time. I don't know. It
Well, hang
depends
on.
when they know.
If tests take 24 hours, have they postponed it until tomorrow?
Listen,
then?
we don't know the details, for fuck's sake.
Ah,
You're speculating, as you always do. You speculate out of your arsehole. That's what your name should be. Football speculates out of his fucking brown hole.
anyways,
Nah,
one thing
joke.
that
You don't know
Sankar,
the details. You don't know the details. So when you don't know the details, either,
Well, why
fucking
why
makes
have the
some
details
sense or
already
not.
been released then? Why haven't the details already been
Well, we
released?
Because they don't-
got the official. We get the official information when they can confirm it's official. This happened, that happened. This is the decision. Then we get it. But
Well,
we
when's that
don't
coming
know.
out then?
We don't know. We don't know. I don't know when it's going to come out. I don't know.
Joke, fucking joke.
Yeah, it's
Brownie,
the Illuminati. That's what it is.
Brownie, I'll say it in a way that you understand. Shit happens, move on.
Yeah.
But yes, connecting one thing to Sankalp's point, Adam, you may want to wake up a bit because the first section of this quiz is FPL, and
Oh my god!
there might be a bit of math that you may have to do now. It's one of
I
those.
don't know. I don't know all those fucking rules. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare.
No, but it's only 5 questions, and it's not going to be, as I said, that tough, but it's going to be hard. So, Adam, you better wake up because you'll have some calculations to do on. And big up to Miss Melina in the chat, and I will just be hiding the comments soon. And she's saying Sankalp with the signature bookshelf, and books are back. Congratulations on your new job, and best wishes to Miss Melina as well. Let me quickly just switch off the comments. Hold on, and that's done. So I think you guys see it now. So let's start off with question number 1. Are you guys ready? Adam, you better be
Yeah.
ready. Then don't blame it on me.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Okay. All right. No worries. Go on.
So I am thinking we'll go section wise, and there are a total of 18 questions. So five each, and then last 3. And
Okay.
I will just be
Okay.
just inform you guys one thing about this, that the last 3 does not have any multiple pointers. It's all simple. So
Thank God.
if you are down, you are done. It's like 3 questions. The
Yeah.
last
About
just
time.
3.
About time. I'm getting sick to death being done over on the last question.
So let's start off with question number 1, and we'll go 5 at a time. As I said, this is the FPL section. Question number 1: how many points does a player lose in FPL when he gives away a penalty and it gets converted by the opposition?
Oh, fuck off! Fucking shit.
You topped the damn game week, Adam. You should be knowing how many points does a player lose if a penalty that he has given away is converted by an opposition. How much minus does he get for giving
think
away a penalty that is
I
converted
know
by the
that.
opposition?
I think I might know that one actually.
Well, the whole quiz is FPL related.
No, only 5 questions. First 5.
Okay, because I was gonna fucking log off.
You've got to use your ears, Brownie. You've got to use your ears.
Okay, fuck it.
Okay, question number 2. How many points does a goalkeeper get for scoring a goal in FPL?
Wow.
So that's question number 2. People in the chat as well joining in.
Okay.
Adam, you actually topped the game week, did you not? If you don't know any
Yeah,
of
but
these,
I just look at the total points. Fuck
Everyone
knows,
gets lucky. Everyone gets lucky once in a
Fuck
while.
off, Sanko. I got you in my sights, my friend. I got you well in my sights.
Adam, you are seriously going to need a pen and paper for question number 3.
Oh, come on, man. I haven't got fucking pen and paper. You guys know that by now.
Come on, Adam. At least you need a laptop or something to make a note on, because this question has math in it.
Okay, go on, then.
His brain works fine.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay, so question number 3 is Heung-min Son scored 1 goal and got an assist. Then he got a yellow card, which got converted to a red card
I
in the
don't.
70th minute of the game, with Spurs winning 3-0. How many points did Son get, excluding any bonus points? I'll repeat it again before Adam passes out. Adam, are you there or are you passed out?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just blowing my nose, that's all.
Okay. So it's Son from Spurs. He scored
Yeah.
1 goal and got an assist. He got a yellow card, which was converted into a red card in the 70th minute of the game. And Spurs won 3-0. They have won the game 3-0.
Okay.
How many points did Son get? This is not counting any of the bonus points.
Say again.
Okay. Son scored a goal. He got an assist. And he got a yellow card, which was converted into a red card. So he got a second yellow. And
Okay.
he was sent off in the 70th minute of the game. So Spurs won that game 3-0. And how many points did Son get without any bonus points at all in that match? I could say this 10 times, you still wouldn't understand anything. I know that.
No, I
Let's
just
move on.
guesswork.
Okay. Question number 4, again related to a goalkeeper. How many points does a goalkeeper get for saving a penalty?
I should know this one. Because Patricio saved the penalty, didn't he?
You will be surprised if you still don't know it.
Leno said
Okay.
it last week.
And question number 5 of the FPL section, the last one. Again, this is kind of having a bit of math. X is a midfielder. He earned 3 penalties for his side. Unfortunately, none of them were converted by the kick takers. None of the penalties were scored. The game ended in a goalless draw, and he got no bonus points for his efforts. So how many points did X get from that game for FPL?
One more time. What'd you say? We go through it one more time.
Sure. X is a midfielder. He earned 3 penalties for his team. Unfortunately, none of the penalties were converted by the kick takers, and the game ended in a goalless draw. He did not get any bonus points from that match. How many points did X score in that game?
Okay.
It seems more like a maths quiz rather than a FPL quiz.
Just look, I thought that you guys see, the reason I said it's not that hard is because we are playing FPL. So these are some of the things, these are the rules that we read before we play. So
And you know my theory about FPL.
again,
Oh,
Adam,
here we go. It's a fucking Illuminati again. Is it something to do with George Graham?
okay, let's start off with the answers for the first 5 questions. So question number 1, how many points does a player lose when he gives away a penalty and it is converted? What minus does he get? Let's start off with the Sleeping Beauty. Sleep with me, Adam.
I'd say 4.
Okay, and Sam, how many points does the player lose?
I actually went for the same 4 points.
Okay, and Sankalp, how many points does the player lose when he gives away a penalty?
Oh, fuck off. Why
And
did
the
you go
correct-
Sanko before me?
And the correct answer, none of you got it. The correct answer is 0. He does not lose any points when he gives away a penalty. There is no minus for conceding a penalty.
That's a trick question, you cunt.
I said it's a hard quiz. It's not tough, but it's hard.
Oh, that's okay. I haven't lost any ground on the other two. That's fine. It's fine. No problem.
Okay, question number 2. How many points does a goalkeeper get for scoring a goal? Let's start off with Sam on this one.
Well, I'm thinking logically, he should get a lot of points because it never hardly ever happens. I mean, once every few years or something like that. But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe it's very logical that because he's I don't know, maybe he gets the same as everyone else. But I'm thinking he gets extra points. So I have no idea, of course, because I haven't seen that point rule. But I'm guessing 6 points.
Okay, and Sankalp?
Same as defender, 6 points.
Okay, and Adam?
8.
I would like to inform you guys that the correct answer is indeed 6. No one gets 8 points anywhere in FPL, Adam. I don't. If that was the case, you would have probably topped a month or two.
I just want
And
to change.
Melina has said -4 for the first one. Cheddar said -2, but nope. That was a trick question, and 6 is the correct answer of question number 2. Goalkeeper gets the same as the defender, 6 points for scoring a goal. I hope, Adam, you know a defender gets 6 points for scoring a goal as well.
Didn't even know. Didn't know.
Okay.
I just
So
look
now
at my total. I just look at my total at the end of the week.
Okay, and question number 3, the first math question. Son scored 1 goal. He got an assist. He got a yellow. Yellow became red. 70th minute of the game. Spurs won 3-0. How many points did Son get without any bonus points? So let's start off with Sankalp.
I'm going with 4 points.
Okay. Adam?
Same as Sankalp.
Sam?
He's going to go same as Sankalp now. Go on.
No. I'm just thinking because I was thinking that when you said it with no bonus points.
Yeah.
And
Without
I'm
bonus.
thinking, right, yeah, without any bonus points, I was thinking, I went for 0.
Okay, you guys are completely off track. The correct answer is 8 points. Son scored a goal, 5. He got an assist, 3. Okay,
8.
he got a red card, -3. So that becomes 5 again. And he played 70 minutes, so he gets 2 points. He gets a clean sheet because it was 3-0. So another point added there.
But he didn't get bonus points.
So that is not a bonus point, that is normal points.
Oh, okay. Fine, okay.
So that is question number 3. Cheddar said
I was way
4
off.
points. And that was incorrect again. Okay, coming on to question number 4. I'll just explain the 3 once again so that for anyone who's new to FPL as well. Son scored 1 goal, so he gets 5 there. He got an assist, so he gets 3 more, that is 8. He gets a yellow card, which actually is a -1, but once he gets a red, it becomes a -3. So that becomes 5 again. When you play more than 60 minutes, you get an additional point for the clean sheet, which makes it 6, and 2 points for playing the game, which makes it 8. You do not lose those.
Closest to the answer.
No, but this is not that kind of question. There are more there, but this wasn't that kind of question. And yes, Adam.
No, nothing.
And same as Sankalp didn't help you, Adam. Same as Sankalp didn't really help you.
I know. But I'm still only 1 question behind tonight.
Okay, that's a very optimistic way of looking at things. Let me change that soon. Question number 4. How many points does a goalkeeper get for a penalty save? Let's start off with Adam.
I think is it 4?
Okay, Adam has said 4. Let's go to Sam.
Yeah, I was thinking 4 or 5. I've gone for 5.
Okay, and Sankalp, what is your answer?
3.
The correct answer is one of you has gotten it right, and it is Sam. You get 5 points when a penalty is saved by a goalkeeper.
I was thinking of 5. Because Patricio fucking saved. But yeah, you don't hold you. Because you additional points, man.
I'll just say,
Oh.
guys, after you are done with the quiz, do open the FPL rules once and just it may help your season. Okay, question number 5. X is a midfielder. Again, I'll go slow with this one. He earned 3 penalty kicks for his side. Unfortunately, none of them were converted by the kick takers. The game has ended in a goalless draw. He has gotten no bonus points for his efforts. How many points did X get from that game? Let's start off with Sankalp.
3.
Okay, Sankalp has said 3. Adam?
Same as Sanko.
I'm going to ask Adam first. Next question. Sam,
Okay, you said it was you got 3 penalties.
but none of them were converted.
None of them were converted. And what did you say? And what was the rest? Did you say?
And the game ended in a goalless draw. He did not
Yeah.
get any bonus points for his efforts. So how many
Right.
points did he score at the end of the game?
I'm guessing 2.
Okay, and I would like to inform you the correct answer is indeed 3. He gets 2 points for playing the game and 1 point for the clean sheet. That's all he
What
gets
did we
there.
have, Sanko? Did we have 3? Yeah,
Adam is
brother,
going
I'm
first in
off.
the rest
I'm
of
off the
the
mark. Here we fucking go.
question. Adam is
No
going
fucking
first in all
around
the
now.
other
No fucking
questions.
around.
Adam is going first in all the other questions now. Okay, let's move on to the next section. That is, hold on one sec. Okay, that is the current season, this season section. So there will be 5 questions related to this season, and let's start off and let's see who gets them right. So question number 6: which team has the worst goal difference in the Premier League this season?
Okay.
Which team has the worst goal difference in the Premier League this season so far? And this was not to based on today's results, but till today.
Okay.
Question, should I go ahead with question number 7?
Yep.
Yeah.
Question number 7: Liverpool has scored 37 goals this season. Which two teams in the Premier League had scored till yesterday scored the second highest goals in the Premier League so far? There were two teams who are on a certain number that they have scored. That was the second highest behind Liverpool. So which two teams have scored the second highest in the Premier League? And if you know the number, you can tell me that number as well.
Is the number more another point or not?
Yes, it's another point. Let me do one thing. Let me modify this question a bit. Hold on.
Fucking making it up as you go along. Fucking
No, not
hell.
I'm not making it up because there have been some games today. That is why. Wait. Uh, okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's keep it the same. I'll repeat it again. Liverpool has 37 goals this season. They have scored 37 goals. Which two teams? So this will be a three-pointer. Which two teams, apart from Liverpool, is the second highest scorer in the league this season? And how many goals have they scored?
Okay.
This does not count today's games.
Can we get the closest rule?
If you get the two names right, I'll give whoever is the closest one. Should I go ahead with question number 8?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 8. Which player has the highest number of assists in the 2021 season so far, and how many? For another two-pointer. Highest assists this season so far. Again, I'm
Okay.
not counting anything related to today's games. It's still yesterday.
So does that mean what he played today, man?
I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
No, because you said you're not counting today's game, so you must have played today then.
That's where I could be tricking you. When you hear the answer, you will be probably pissed that I tricked you. Question number 9. Raheem Sterling is Manchester City's top scorer in the Premier League so far, but he shares his record with another City player. Who is that player, and what are the number of goals that they both have? So another 2-pointer for you.
Sorry, repeat.
Raheem Sterling is Manchester City's top Premier League scorer so far of the season. Another player from City has the same number of goals as him, his teammate. Who is that player, and how many goals do they have? Both of
Well,
them.
hang on, he can't be the top goal scorer if there's another player with the same amount of goals.
So that is what I'm asking.
Joint.
Who is that other player, joint top scorer for City?
All right, okay. Fucking
And
hell.
how many goals do they have? Let's go to question number 10. Now, this is another simple question. Again, not counting today's games. We all know, in fact, I have made an update here. We all know Jamie Vardy is Leicester's top scorer with 11 goals so far this season. I just made an update right now. We all know Jamie Vardy is Leicester's top scorer with 11 goals so far.
Well, I didn't
Who is
until you told me, but never mind.
that wasn't trivia even. That wasn't even trivia. Who is their second highest goal scorer, and how many goals does he have this season in the Premier League?
Okay.
I have given a slight hint there. It's again a 2-pointer.
Okay.
So before we get into the answers, I'll just give a quick update. Adam is on 1, Sam is on 2, and Sankalp is on 2 points. So both of them are on 2 points. Adam is 1 point behind currently. So should I start with question number 6 and give the answers?
Hang on, who's pressing these keyboard buttons there? Bastards.
Should I start with question number 6 then?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so which team has the worst goal difference in the Premier League this season so far? So let's start off with Adam.
I gone for Palace.
Okay, Adam says Crystal Palace. Let's go with Sam.
I went for Sheffield United.
Okay, and let's go to Sankalp.
West Bromwich Albion.
And anyone wants to give guess a number? Like Adam, any number? Sankalp, any number? There is no point for it.
29.
Yeah.
29.
Minus 29.
Oh no. Minus 12.
Okay. Sankalp, any guess?
Minus 17.
Sam, any guess for Sheffield?
No, about minus 22, something like that, yeah.
Okay, the correct answer, one of you got it, and it is indeed West Brom. And the answer is minus 19. Sheffield are, I think, minus 17 or 18. They're just almost there.
Right.
So Sankalp gets 1 point for that. Sam and Adam do not get any.
Fuck's sake, man.
Luckily, I asked Adam first, otherwise he would have said same as Sankalp.
No. To be honest, I always thought it was Crystal Palace because they've had some big heavy defeats, haven't they? So I would have always.
They have, but
Palace.
they scored goals as well. West Brom didn't at the start. And for Cheddars, it's not Fulham, it's West Brom. And let's go to the next question then. So the question was: Liverpool has 37 goals this season. Which two teams in the Premier League scored the second highest goals in the Premier League so far, and how many of those have they scored? So let's first go with the teams. Let's start with Adam again. Adam.
You bastard. I've gone for Villa and Tottenham. And I've gone
Okay.
for 30. I've gone for 34.
Okay. Let's go to Sankalp next.
United, Chelsea. I have gone with 30, 31.
Okay. And Sam?
I go for City and Villa with 35.
Okay. The correct answer could have been 31, but it is United and Chelsea indeed with 30, because I said I'm not counting today's game. So Chelsea scored their 31st goal today and United are on 30. So it's 30 and United and Chelsea is the right answer. So you get 2 points for that. And Sam and Adam do not get any.
Fucking shit.
United and Chelsea are the second top scorers behind Liverpool.
There, and you think, Tottenham scored 6, Villa scored 7. And that's just one game.
Yeah, but there have been games where they have had goalless draws or just scored a single goal.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's go to question number 8. Which player has the highest number of assists in the 2020-21 season so far, and how many in the Premier League? So let's start with Sankalp this time.
Grealish, 5.
Okay, and let's go to Adam next.
To be honest, I was going to say Fernandez until you said that he played today. So yes, Grealish, and I'm going for 6.
Okay, let's go to Sam.
I think it's Song. I think Song, he's got, I would say 10.
Okay, so I would like to inform you that one of you gets 1 point, and that is Sam, who said 10, because it is Harry Kane with 10. And I told you I didn't say anything about today, but I just gave you the update that I got the score ins today.
Well, if you didn't say that, I would have went for Fernandez, which was wrong anyway. So no problem.
Fernandez is lower down the order. I think he was at number 2 or 3, if I remember right. Harry Kane has 10 assists. So Sam gets 1 point there for the number. He got it right.
Hey.
Question number 9. Raheem Sterling is Man City's top scorer in the Premier League so far this season. Who is the other player who has the same number of goals as him in the Premier League, and how many goals? So let's start off with Adam.
Jesus. And
how many
7.
goals?
7.
Okay, let's go to Sam.
I go for Mahrez and 8.
Okay, Mahrez and 8. And let's go to Sankalp.
Mahrez, 4.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And the correct answer is indeed Mahrez, and it is 4.
Fuck off.
Sam gets 1 point.
Fucking
Sankalp
6.
gets 2.
Are you lot been fucking doing this before I joined, you bastards?
You joined first, Adam. You joined first.
I did join first. I know, but I was wondering where the fuck you bastards were when it was only 4 minutes to go.
I was going through the Premier League table.
Okay, question number 10. We all know Jamie Vardy is Leicester's highest scorer this season with 11 goals so far. Who is their second highest, and how many goals does he have? Let's start off with Sankalp. I had potentially given a hint for this one. Let's start with Sankalp.
Harvey Barnes, 5.
Okay, and let's go to Adam.
Is this before today?
I've counted it with respect to today as well. Go ahead.
5, Harvey Barnes.
You got another.
No, because I was going to say 4 on Harvey Barnes before today because he scored, didn't he?
Okay, Adam. Okay, we get it. Sam, what's your answer?
Harvey Barnes, I'm going to go for 6.
Okay, so the correct answer is Harvey Barnes with 5, and Sam gets 1. The other 2 get 2. Adam finally gets a point, whatever way he gets it.
Oh,
but
no,
he gets it.
I got 1, didn't I? I got 1 before.
Yeah, so
I'm
you got
free
1,
now.
and now you got more points.
Yeah.
So the
Yay!
next section, before I get into it, let me give you a score update. Adam is on 3. That's not too tough to calculate. Sam is on 5. And Sankalp is on 9. So
Fuck
3
off!
is 9.
Fucking hell! I'm
Don't blame
gonna
me.
fucking Like that lagging horse and a fucking horse race and a jockey's like, oh, I can't be fucking arsed now. We're fucking lapping me. Do you know what I mean? And he pulls up.
But you can blame Spanish internet for the lag. So you will always be the lag horse.
Go on.
Okay, so we are done with 10 questions now. The next 5 are based on two things. It's about the last decade and related to golden boots.
Fucking
Golden
hell,
fuck's
man.
sake.
No, it's not going to be that tough. Don't worry about it. There are 2 or 3 simple questions as well.
You know I
let's
am
start.
fucking 80s and 90s, man, you bastards.
So were you sleeping the whole time the last decade?
It's just a blur.
Sleep with me. Sleep with me. Okay, let's go to question number 11. It's very simple. Who has won more Premier League Golden Boot awards? Robin Van Persie or Sergio Aguero? It's an if and or question, Adam. It's better than your bets that you keep making.
Yeah, I know. What's the score lately? What's the latest score?
Draw
Which one,
1-1.
Robin?
What is that final score now?
Yeah.
Yeah. That game is already done. And is there anything? Nothing else going on right now. So let's go to question number 12. Now, this is for Liverpool fans. I thought if John was here, he would know this. How many times has Liverpool dropped or lost the title to Manchester City in the last decade? And they have finished as runners up. So this is a 3-pointer. If you know the years, you get 2 additional points. If you guess the years as well, you get additional points. So how many times has Liverpool actually dropped the title to Manchester City and which years? Adam, don't say the entire decade. Don't count the entire decade to get it right. If you get the in this question, if you get the number right, then you need to tell me the years as well. Only then do you get the points. You can't say 15, you can't say 11, and say the entire decade and expect 2 points out of it.
Okay.
Question number 13. If you guys are ready, I'll go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So starting from 2010, I mean after 2010, how many times has Chelsea finished as a runner-up in the Premier League? Like in second place. From you can count the 2010-11 season onwards up till today. How many times has Chelsea finished in second place in the last decade? That is what I'm counting. I think this was one of the tough questions because remembering Chelsea finished runner-up how many times?
Okay.
Should I go with the next question?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Yep.
Okay, again.
I'm getting a wooden spoon anyway. I'm getting a wooden spoon.
You'll be hosting the next quiz then.
Go on.
Question number 14. Who has more Golden Boot awards, Harry Kane or Mo Salah? Big up Jahid in the chat as well. Who has more Golden Boot awards, Harry Kane
Big up my mate Jihad. Big up
She
my
had in the chat.
No, he's sound. He always wants me to call him Jihad now.
That's what you look like you're doing in the quiz, Adam. Right now. You need to wake up. So who has more Golden Boot?
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Who has more Golden Boot awards, Harry Kane or Mo Salah? And question number 15. Before Drogba won the Golden Boot for a second time in 2009-10, Which Chelsea player won it and when? Again, a two-pointer. Drogba won it for a second time in the 2009-10 season. Who won it before him and which year? So again, 2 points there up for.
Before him.
Yes, before him winning it the second time. He won it twice. Second time he won
Right.
it in 2009-10. So which
Yeah.
was the Chelsea player who won before him and when did he win?
Chelsea player before Drogba,
Yeah,
and what year he won it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, right.
Before he won it the second time.
Yeah, he won it the second time in the 2009-2010 season.
That's Drogba. He's talking about
Yeah,
Drogba
Drogba
now.
won it. So who won it before him? Which Chelsea player?
Which Chelsea player won it before Drogba?
And which year?
And what year was that?
Yeah.
Well, it definitely wasn't George Graham.
I was thinking of Kay Dixon.
It can't be Harry Dixon because Drogba won it once before, as I just said. But there was someone else who won it before he won it the second time. Another Chelsea player.
I can't think, no.
There's only one player I can think of, but at the same time, it just doesn't make sense.
I know,
Because they didn't have many prolific strikers. They had strikers.
they had
but
loads
they
of
weren't-
deads. They had loads of deads.
Yeah, they kept buying, big names that didn't fucking score goals.
You know, like bloody Torres, Shevchenko.
Did he win the Golden Boot?
Oh.
Well, Shevchenko fucking didn't, but
Torres didn't.
Torres was good for Liverpool, wasn't he?
So this is the question. Adam, this is your chance of getting back into it. If you take it a bit more seriously, you can probably get back because all these questions have 2 or 3 points.
Trying to think of all these cunts they've had up front. They had so many. Jesus Christ, they had like 10 a season, didn't they?
Can you say can you read the question again, please?
Oh,
Sure.
let me. I speak Brownie language. So Brownie,
No, because
we're doing your sign language, okay?
Trick question. I think
We're doing your sign language.
I think it may be a trick question. That's why I asked.
I will
It's
repeat
not a
it,
trick
Adam.
question.
Yeah,
I'll repeat it. 2009-2010, Drogba
Yeah.
won the Golden Boot for a second time as a
Right.
Chelsea player.
Right.
Which Chelsea player won the Golden Boot before Drogba and when?
Right. Okay.
Like, obviously, there has to be
Okay.
another Chelsea player who won it before Drogba.
Yeah.
I don't see where the trick can be hidden there.
I'm quietly confident.
Okay. So let's start off with the answers then.
I can't fucking think of. I really can't.
Okay.
I can't think of one.
You will be surprised, especially with the number of goals.
Trying to think.
Go on.
I mean,
Oh, let's move on. Yeah.
yeah, I can't think of anyone.
Okay, question number 11. Let's go through it. Who has won more Golden Boot awards? Robin Van Persie or Sergio Aguero? Come on, Adam. You can do it. Let's start with Adam.
I'll go for Van Persie.
Okay, can you tell me how many? Just as a guess, there's no points for it.
2.
Okay. Let's go to Sam. Van Persie or Aguero?
I just think it's got to be it. It makes more sense as Aguero. I mean, he's been a top striker in the Premier League for fucking years.
But I don't think he's been top goal scorer, has he?
He's top goal scorer for City for years, isn't he?
Okay.
So I'm going for Aguero and 3.
Okay. And let's go to Sankalp.
I'll go with Van Persie and 3.
Van Persie and 3. Okay. There were no points for the number, but the correct answer is Robin Van Persie. He has 2. Aguero has 1. And the year
Oh, no way. You got to give me a point for 2, you fuck.
there were no points for the number.
Fuck. I have a number, right? Then fucking don't give me a point. Fuck.
I said it before. Robin Van Persie had 1 with Arsenal and 1 with United when he made the move. So
Yeah,
11 and 12.
that's what I was
And
thinking. One with Arsenal, one with United.
Aguero had 14 and 15. season, 2014-2015 season. He just has one. The problem, Sam, with him is injuries.
Yeah,
So
and
he's
to be honest, Man City spread their goals out as well. Whereas Van Persie was the only goal scorer really at both Arsenal and United at the time.
he had his best season with us and left, and that is why he gets abused.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that was question number 11. Question number 12. Now here you can get Adam 3 points or more, or 4.5 points,
Well, I should
whatever.
have had another point for last fucking question, but never mind. Let's go for it.
You can try to get 3, 4, 5, 6, how many ever points you want, Adam, here. How many times has Liverpool lost the title to Manchester City? That is, they have finished second. And if you tell me the years as well, then you get more points. So let's start off with Sankalp.
I've gone with two, 18-19 and 12-13.
Okay. And let's go to Adam.
I've gone for two, but 17, 18 and
17,
12,
18?
13.
Okay, 17,
17,
18, 12,
18,
13.
12, 13, yeah.
Okay. And let's go to Sam.
I've actually got the same as Sankalp.
Okay. So I would like to inform you that the correct answer is indeed 2, but Sankalp and Sam get 2 points and Adam gets 1, because the years are 18-19 and 13-14. I think it was the
One
year
year
when
off.
Gerrard slipped the slip, and City was the one who got the benefit. I don't know where Adam got 17-18 from.
I miscalculated when I was back because I remember I thought the last year I was back.
Cheddar, hold on. Cheddar, it's
I
from the
thought it
last.
was the point between or the goal difference between in the end. Shit.
Cheddars, it's from the last decade. That is why it's 2. It's from the last decade. Liverpool has finished second twice, and City has won it twice. And I think Manchester United once finished first, and they finished second. Or I don't remember. There was one more Liverpool, but City only twice. So City
Yeah,
has screwed Liverpool
yeah.
twice already in the last decade. And once the manager was Pellegrini, and the other one was Pep. So we know the Pep one. Pellegrini was the previous one when it happened.
Yeah, won
So-
it 1 point or goal difference when Pep done it.
With respect to Pep, no, it was points. 1 point, I think. 1 or 2.
1
I don't
point,
remember.
okay.
1 point. 1 point at least. Question number 13. In the last decade, this was the toughest one. How many times has Chelsea finished in second place or as a runner-up to a Premier League winner? And it starts from, I'm starting from 2010 up to now. So how many times has Chelsea finished as a runner-up? Let's go with Sankalp.
I've gone with three.
Okay. You are saying they have finished second thrice. Adam?
I've gone with 2.
Okay, Adam 2 and Sam?
I've also gone with 3.
Okay. The correct answer is from 2010 onwards, Chelsea have finished second only once. That was in the 2010-2011 season. So
Wow.
after that, they have never finished second. They have either won it or they have been nowhere in the title race, you can say.
Shit.
And yes, so that was that. And Manchester United won it that season. So no one gets a point.
That was Ferguson's last season, man, was it?
No, it wasn't. This is 2010-11.
All right, okay.
So let's go to the next question. Question number 14. Again, a simple one. Who has more Premier League Golden Boot awards, Harry Kane or Mo Salah? Let's start off with Adam.
I've gone with Kane.
Okay, he's gone with Kane. Let's go to Sam.
I think it's actually Mo Salah, to be honest. I just think he's got more awards. I think Kane's got loads of goals, but he's been beaten by.
In fact, can I change that and I say both of them have got the same amount?
The question is who has the most.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
you know what he's like with giving his questions. I think it's a trick question. I think they both got the same amount.
Let's see, Adam. Cheddars is saying something as well in the chat. And Sankalp, who do you think has more golden boots, Salah or Kane?
Oh, I'll go with Mo Salah.
Okay, and one of you got it right, which is Adam. They both have the
Yeah,
same.
boy! I
It's
should have
2 each.
fucking bonus
Oh,
points.
that's a
for that.
fucking shit question.
Yes, question is one.
I should have bonus points for that.
You
I
should get half
fucking
the
seen
point.
right through the bastard. Right?
I said
right
who
through
has
him.
more, but they both have the same. So Adam gets it right. It's 2 each for both of them. They both have 2 each.
The
Salah shared
question
his
is
with
either or, not
Aubameyang.
true false.
I seen right through the quiz master, Ben. I seen right through him.
You finally did somewhere down the line.
That's a shit question, that is. Fucking hell.
It tests your knowledge. If you have your doubts, then can't help it. Okay. Question number 15. Before Drogba won the Golden Boot for a second time in 2009-10, which Chelsea player won it and when? So let's start off with Adam.
I am going for a non-striker, and I'm going to say Hazard.
Before Drogba won it second time,
Yeah.
2009. Adam, you need to wake up. Okay, fine. Which
Oh,
year?
hang on.
Adam doesn't listen, you see. His ears are full of fucking. I don't know what's in
Sorry,
his ears.
I apologize. I
Full of chocolate.
apologize. I apologize. Fucking hell.
Let's give Adam a
Forfeit.
minute.
You have to
Give Adam-
forfeit.
Yeah, I
Let-
fucked that question up, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Okay, I'm going to go Lampard.
Okay, and which year? Do you know the year?
Fuck knows. 2008. Can't
Is
be
that
Lampard, surely.
2007-8 or is that 2008-9?
8-9, whatever. I don't care.
Okay,
8-9. It can't be
Okay.
Lampard, surely.
and let's go to Sankalp next.
So the question is, Drogba won it in 2008-9, right?
Oh, he won it in 9-10.
Achha, okay. So I'll go with Lampard and 2008-9.
Okay,
Hang on, he's following me now, a bastard.
and Sam.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I was trying to think. I couldn't think of a striker, so I was actually thinking the only guy I remember for Chelsea who was just always scoring goals was Lampard. So I actually went for Lampard too, but I couldn't really tell you the year though. So I didn't say a year. I just went for Lampard.
Okay, I would like to inform you the people who got 8-9 is correct. The player was Nicolas Anelka. He scored 19
Never,
goals.
Anelka, was it?
He
Wow.
scored 19 goals, and he
I would
won the
never
Golden
thought
Boot.
that. I would never thought that.
Yes, so
Wow.
that was he won it 1 year before Drogba did, and I think I don't remember if they won the league that year, but Anelka was the highest scorer and he won the Golden Boot as well. So
I can't
Sankalp,
remember Anelka scoring for him.
he just scored 19 goals. So imagine, and before that I saw some of the winners had 18 goals.
He won it twice, is it? Because the question was who won it twice.
No, I said Drogba won it twice. Who won it before Drogba winning it the second time?
Okay.
So Anelka got it in the 8-9 season, and before that Drogba had won it. So Drogba won it like 3 or 4 years before. Then Anelka, then again Drogba.
So we got 1 point for 8-9.
Yes, 1 point for 8-9 for the year, right? Okay, so before I get into the last 3 questions, which are I think rather simple, I'll give you a score update. Adam
Well,
has
please don't. Please don't.
7 points so far.
Well, it should be 8, shouldn't it? But never mind, I'll go with it.
Sam has 7 points as well. And I think Sankalp is leading and enjoying. "13 points. Sankalp has 13 points.
Well, I should have
So
8,
what-
shouldn't I? But never mind, I'll go with
So
it.
what
I'll
I'll
go
do
with
is,
it.
I'll make this a bit more fun. And last 3 questions, which were supposed to be 1 point each, I'll put them
No,
as 2
no,
points each.
No, it's
2
not
points
fair.
each.
It's not fair. It's not fair, Sanko. No.
Even if you get all 3 right
no.
and he gets all 3 wrong, it will be a tie. So I will do that and just
I'll
make it.
accept it if I'm the last one to answer.
Okay, no worries. So the next 3 questions are 3 points each.
You bastard. You bastard. And then you say, oh, whatever they will say, I will say. Ah, yes, I know. I know those games. I used to play them last round.
So question number 16. The question is, what was Zlatan Ibrahimovic's first senior football team?
Okay.
It's general football now.
And they took a statue of him down, didn't they? The other month. Because he wanted to buy the
Stop telling us stories, Adam. Tell us the answer. I have to repeat that.
Yeah. No, they did, didn't they? The fans took ripped the statue.
Was it George Graham?
Hold on, Adam, hold on. And so let's go on to the next question before you spill the beans, and then you end up finishing last.
I don't even know.
And
I
then
don't even know where it is. I don't know which one it is. Because he's going to buy a Swedish football team, but they were competitors to his old team. I know.
Chelsea.
I know.
Adam, don't spill the beans. Otherwise, if you finish last, then don't blame me.
Okay.
Okay, question number 17. You guys remember Marco Materazzi? The guy who got headbutted by Zidane?
Yes.
He played for a Premier League club in 1998-99. Which club did he play for?
No worries. I watched him play.
So that's 2 points for Adam, probably. Let's see. I'll have to put Sankalp in between Sam and Sam and Adam there somewhere.
He says he knows it. He doesn't know it. Put him first.
Okay, and question number 18, which is the last question of the quiz. There is a player called Harry Maguire. What is his jersey number at Manchester United, even though he wears a number 6 for England?
Bloody hell, Brownie, can you stop breathing? You sound like fucking Darth Vader.
Oh, sorry.
What's Maguire's jersey number at Manchester United? The same guy who wears number 6 for England.
Oh, fucking hell. Who gives a shit about that wanker?
I know.
Probably the Greek police.
Oh, fucking Maguire. What's his number? I don't know.
He wears a number 6 for England.
Yeah, but he wears a completely different number, of course, for United.
Cheddars doesn't remember him playing in the Premier League, but you can check that out and you will understand it was about Materazzi he's saying. And I can see Taib got it right.
Fucking Maguire, I'm going for a number here.
Before Adam falls asleep, let's go through the answers quickly. So Adam, which is Zlatan's first senior football club? The one where they broke down the statue, and then you can go into the story.
Well, I don't know if it. I can't remember which way. I'm going to go for Malmo. Malmo. I'm going to go for Malmo.
Okay, let's go to Sam for the next one.
Malmö.
Oh, look at Sam giving it a bloody correct pronunciation.
I know exactly where in Malmö that kid grew up.
Stalker alert.
Yeah, I just do because friends of mine fucking showed me. So,
which was the club he was going to buy then? Sam, IFK, was it?
I can't remember who their biggest rivals are, to be honest. But yeah, I think it was one of their rivals. I can't remember who it was though. I don't really follow Swedish football, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, and Sankalp, what's your answer?
Malmo FC.
Could have said same as Brownie just to rub it in. But yes, all three of you get the 2 points there. That is the correct answer. And yes, that was indeed Zlatan's first club as a senior professional, and I think he
It
played
went
sometime
to
as a youth
Ajax. He went
as
to
well.
Ajax from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from there, yes, he did. Okay, question number 17. Marco Materazzi, the guy who got headbutted by Zinedine Zidane, he played in the Premier League back in 98-99. Which club did he play for? Let's start with Sankalp.
Chelsea.
Okay, and let's go to Sam.
I think he played that season for Everton.
Okay, and Adam.
Yeah, Everton.
Yeah, I should have put this question first because both of you get 2 points each and Sankalp doesn't get any. So 2 points each for you guys as well. I think I'll let Sam and Adam answer this one because Sankalp has obviously won the quiz on 15, and one of them, whoever gets it right, will finish second, and the one who gets it wrong will finish third, and has to hold the next quiz. That can be a forfeit that we can continue. So,
Okay.
question number 18. What is Harry Maguire's jersey number at Manchester United? The same guy who plays for a number 6 for England. So what is his jersey number? Let's start with Adam.
Number 5.
Okay, Sam, what is your answer?
Fucking hell, he's throwing me off there. I wrote down 35.
Okay, and Sankalp, what is your answer there? So, and the
You
correct
got to sit
answer,
with me, you bastard.
Sleeping Beauty here has beaten Sam by the skin of his nails. And yes, it is indeed number 5. He plays in a number 6 for England, and he has a number 5 for uh, for Manchester United. But Sam, don't be disappointed. We have a gift here from Taib for you, Sam.
Saeed, that's what you like, mate. We know that. You like Granny Norma's sweet bum batter. We know you do.
And yes, so as I was saying, the final standings are Adam somehow reaches 13 points.
Should be 14, but never mind.
He'll keep saying that now till the end of the world. Sam is on 11, and the winner today is Sankalp with 15 points. So
Well done, Sanko. Well done, Sanko.
congratulations
Yeah, well
to
done.
Sankalp. And
But,
I think
thank you for taking half my answer, Sanko. But never mind. We'll continue.
so, Sam, I think you have realized probably one thing, that math is not a good thing to do on quizzes, especially with Adam on there. Because his answers in those math questions, even though FPL based, were totally off the charts.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was a good quiz, but the FPL was fucked.
That was
Adam,
hard,
Adam,
that
if
was.
only you, Adam, if only you remembered how you got your points in FPL, it would have been way simpler.
I just look at total and I think, oh, this player's shit. fucking, he lost me points. I think anyway. What was that? What's the final? Is it 1-0? Was that the final score now?
1-1 for? Oh yeah, for that
With
game.
Chelsea. Was that the final score?
Yep, I think that is how it ended. Chelsea won, Aston Villa won full time. So that is how that game ended. And before we wrap up, a quick word from all three of you on the Arsenal versus Chelsea result, which we never got to talk about. So maybe a quick remark from all three of you. What do you thought about the game? And hopefully no debate. Otherwise, we can go on for another hour possibly. so let's start with Sam first.
Yeah, thanks for the quiz. That was good fun. You always got some weird questions lined up, but it was good. Yeah, so this time I come out last, but yeah, I mean, I've won some as well, so it's up and down, and you never know how these quizzes go, but it's always good fun. Yeah, I've got a channel. Well, everyone here knows our channel. I don't think there's any point in talking about it, but everyone knows my channel. Go and have a look. And yeah, thanks for having me on. It's been good fun.
And what about the Arsenal versus Chelsea game? What did you think about that? You
Arsenal
were
Chelsea
telling
game.
me.
Well, I got proven right, didn't I? So I'll just leave it at that.
What?
What do you mean? What? Who's been calling for Emil Smith Rowe for fucking weeks? That's me.
Oh, right, okay.
Using the young players in combination. That was me. What happened? It changed completely. So yeah. The thing now is whether he's going to continue doing it. If he continues doing it, then I'm going to give him credit. I'm going to give him credit where it's due. If he continues doing it, because the problem I have at the moment is I think he was forced into it because of the issues with Willian and Louise and everything going on. I think he was forced into doing this lineup. But if he continues, if he realises Smith Rowe is actually a very, very good player who plays direct, plays actually a lot like Ozil in the way he plays, actually very direct, forward thinking, and he links up well with Martinelli and Saka. If he can think about that instead of thinking about playing his bum chums, Willian and all the same players all the time, if he can actually do that, then I will give him credit, and I will actually start, and we'll play better, and I'll actually start, thinking differently again. But if he doesn't, if he goes straight back to doing the same thing again, we show again, we're not doing anything again, then I can't defend the guy. He's, I still want him out.
English.
Yes, he is English.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, he's
yeah.
a London boy.
Have you got any Welsh fucking grandparents? No.
No, he's London. He's a London boy.
I got you.
Some idiot on Twitter had put out like he or she is a Smith Rowe fanboy. Smith Rowe greater than Foden.
No, he's nowhere near. He's not there yet. But you can
Exactly.
see. You can see. I mean, you can see if you go through his a lot of the highlights from that game. You can see he's a very, very different player than what we've been using. Very direct, forward thinking, always going forwards. The ball is always going forwards. His passing is very good. He's got great vision. He's a completely different type of player than what we've been using, and I've been calling out for him for a long time. We've needed him, for a long time, and we haven't. But now he has. But the thing is, was he forced to do it because of Willian and the Willian situation, or not? We'll see. I mean, if Willian's available now, I'd like to see Willian stay out of the team. But he made Bellerin captain, for fuck's sake. So we know Bellerin is his, one of his favourites. So, even though Bellerin had a decent game, which, of course he's going to have now and again, but he's still not good enough.
You can't change your winning team.
But he's a captain now, so we know with him as captain, he's not going to change Bellerin.
No, but the problem with Cedric is he plays like a centre back. He plays those long balls.
No,
He
I'm just
doesn't have
saying,
that work rate.
Cedric for me is he's a more solid player. He's not going to give you the same mistakes.
And latest news over here as well
Gabriel.
is Juan Laporta, who claimed that Bellerin was going to be
Barca player.
but he's going to go after Bellerin as a player. He's in second place now to the presidential race, apparently. So,
Well, all I'm going to say is, Barcelona, look where they're going at the moment. They're going down, the wrong way, and they want Bellerin and Mustafi. I say, okay, you want a surefire way going down the table.
at all. I haven't heard Mustafi at all, but
It's all over the papers here. It's all over the papers in Europe.
See,
Mustafi's at Barcelona.
The thing with Bellerin is, again, I'm saying this, that his problems have been, if you have seen the problems that have been highlighted are the foul throws one, which obviously any professional player is expected to rectify. That is his fault totally. But the other thing is, you also said it on a podcast that he's the best right back that we have currently. And
No, he's not.
why? And one thing, why Cedric does not get caught out too many times or out of position is because he doesn't make the runs. If he starts making the runs, he will be worse
Well,
than Bellerin.
he does make runs, and he did make runs. And I've seen him make crosses as well, so that's just not right. And but the problem with Bellerin, he's got absolutely no defensive ability whatsoever. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going in defence. He's one of the
No,
most clueless right backs I've ever seen. He's always out of position. He's always caught out of position. Just look at the tape. It's all over. You just got to go and look at it.
no, the thing with Bellerin is he's expected to play more as a right wing back
Why
kind
are you
of role,
backing? Why are you
and
backing
the
him?
midfielder fills in. No, I'm saying because his attacking play is better, and that is
But he
why
needs
I'm
to
saying that is
defend. He needs to defend. All the problems we have with Bellerin is when he can't defend. He leaves huge holes that every team we play exploits and attacks us through.
Yes, but that was because of the fact that we didn't have that creative midfielder. Now that we have another outlet, he will not have
Well,
to
I hope so.
overcome it forward.
Everything looked better. Everything looked better against Chelsea. I admit it, because you have the right combinations of players doing things. It works a lot better. So I'm hoping we can continue using the same players and using that combination, because that combination works. That's what I'm saying. So I hope if we can continue doing that, Arteta continues doing that, then I will give him credit. But if Arteta goes back to Willian, starts using Pepe,
Aubameyang,
even the thing with Aubameyang is, even that could change the chemistry, because it worked, didn't it, with Lacazette and Martinelli and Saka and Smith Rowe. They worked together. So
Yeah, I said at the start of the season, I feel Lacazette will be our top scorer this season, and people were laughing. So I
well, he
still
scored on a penalty. I mean,
what do you
City
think, Shankhouse?
scored against City as well.
What do you think, Shankhouse?
Yeah. See, Emily Smith Rowe is something that we discussed long back, and both Nitish and me, we were on the same page. He will play, but he will play after some matches. Sam was always like, he will play, he should play immediately, right? At the end of the day, I knew the day he will come, he will create an impact, and I'm happy he did it against Chelsea. I think that is the day everyone least expected him to create that, but that shows his quality, right? Now the way ahead obviously is to include these players more and more, and for the seniors to know that this is the mark that they have to achieve, right? So it is for the likes of Willian and Pepe to kind of go ahead and at least touch the levels that these players have done, and obviously to continue playing these players. But at the same time, I'm not sure how many will play immediately again another match, especially Martinelli, because he has played 2 matches after injury. So
yeah,
I don't know where
Martinelli
he'll
will
play
probably
again.
need a rest. Yeah.
Maybe Ava will come in for him.
And my problem is not with the fans who slate Willian. My problem is with the fans who slate Willian and then back Pepe. Willian at least came on a free transfer, and Pepe came on a 72 fucking million transfer.
Yeah, Pepe's no good either, to be honest.
Well, do you know what? Thank goodness no one is sucking Lacazette's cock tonight anyway, and it's debate.
I think
That's the
after
thing.
his
The way he works together with Martinelli, Saka, and Smith Rowe seems to work quite well. So what I'm thinking is, I'd like to see that continue, because that combination works. If he takes out Lacazette and puts in Aubameyang, who is completely out of form, Aubameyang just shows no form whatsoever. Maybe that will change things in a negative way. That's what I'm thinking. Like you say, Adam, don't change your winning team, right?
You can't.
Just to bring in someone you want to bring in. That's what you can't do, and that's what I don't want Arteta to do. I want Arteta to keep using these players as long as they're fit. Of course, I'm not telling him to use players who are not fit, but as long as they're fit, they need to continue.
Of course.
Little question. Do you think? Sorry. Do you think Arsenal, as a club, are regretting giving Aubameyang such a big contract now?
Probably, I would say so, because his fault. Listen, Adam, I know we differ a lot on where Aubameyang was going, sort of trajectory wise, when he signed his contract. Yeah. I agree, he wasn't exactly at the same top level as where he was 2 seasons ago. We agree. But he was still at a very high level, because if you're watching him week in, week out, he's still at a very high level. He was, I would say, at a very high level. And then something happened. I don't know what it is, whether it's behind the scenes, something to do with promises not being, kept, or I don't know, something going. I don't know what's going on. But for him to sign that contract and all of a sudden stop scoring goals and not even play well. I mean, most of the games he's played, he wasn't even involved in the games. You know, to see that, no one could see that coming, and it's very easy as someone outside of Arsenal who loves to have a dig at Arsenal to say, oh, now Arsenal are regretting this and Aubameyang shit and blah blah blah. It's very easy to say that, but when Aubameyang was signing that contract, he was our most important player.
Oh,
you know,
on the other hand,
you can see now the proof now is where we are in the league is what we are like without Aubameyang's goals, because that's what's happened. We've lost all of his goals, and now we're 15th. So
And the other thing is, every striker has that saturation point where you stop scoring some goals. The problem with Aubameyang was that his overall play is nothing without his goals. So it seemed way worse than it was. And if you remember, I don't remember which channel it was. I said it will be nice if he gets a small injury which keeps him out for 2-3 weeks and he can get a rest.
Because he needs a rest. I hope. I'd love it. Now we'll see if Arteta. I have a feeling Arteta's going to bring Aubameyang back now in one of the either tomorrow or the next game. I have a feeling he's going to bring him back because he's Aubameyang, right? He's our club captain, most important player, etc. So he's probably going to come in maybe for Martinelli, give Martinelli a rest, have Aubameyang out left maybe. I don't know, but that's the thing. We'll see, because if he comes in and he shows no form or anything, it's worrying, isn't it? It's like, what the hell happened to him? What's going on? It really is weird what happened to him.
I think it will be rather a case where the same team may start and Aubameyang may be brought in as a substitute for Lacazette, playing at the center and used as a super sub. And also the other thing is, if Lacazette has a good game, so he may then replace one of the wingers when needed, because they won't be playing the entire 90. If Lacazette does not have a good game, then he may come on, as I said, replacing him at the center. Because now neither Aubameyang nor Lacazette needs to fall deep with a creative midfielder at the center. This is what we were trying to say. When I was saying Ramsey, I was not saying get back Ramsey, but a creative midfielder. And now Emil Smith-Rowe is the creative midfielder that we have. He's not the best, but see what an impact it made against Chelsea, even if we have a decent one. So I think Arteta will use him as a super sub first. And if then eventually he has to fit in both, he will do what Emery did, 2 strikers up front, 4-4-2. It will become a 4-4-2 then. Aubameyang and Lacazette with Emil Smith-Rowe somewhere in the midfield.
The thing is, because of how much he's on now, you can't really move Aubameyang on, can you? Nobody will pay his wages.
No, I don't think anyone's going to give him. That's that. But we gave him that contract. He deserved that contract based on what he'd done for us, and that was. Most teams in the world would do the same thing. I can't see other teams not doing the same thing when you need him and you want to keep him. But
unless Arsenal pay like 50% of his wages or something.
But then no one could see this really fall of form coming. He just completely fell off a cliff. It was really strange. I'm saying maybe there's something off the field. I don't know, something going on. We don't know, but it was really weird to see him play that bad.
He scored against Southampton, so I think.
Yeah, he scored a couple of goals, hasn't he? But there's nowhere. You could just see the way he plays. He's not really in the game. He doesn't look like he's there.
He was just coming into the groove again when he was playing through the middle against Southampton, but then he got injured. So I think he could be back on his way into form. And the other thing is, Adam saying that we should be worried that we have given him such a huge contract. Not really. He was around on 250k already. So we have 200 or 250k. I think it was 250k. So we have extended it to another 100k, and we are getting rid of Ozil. We are getting rid of 1 million wages almost per week.
Hang on, Nitish. The guy is 31. You've given him a 3-year contract and 350k a week.
Yeah.
He's got 3 years to possibly.
Adam, this is something I got to pull you up on, mate, because you keep going on about this, right? This is 2020, right? Not 1985. You do realise that?
I know, but figure.
So you tell me what club. Now you tell me. I want you to give me an example now, right? I'm going to pull you up on this in a friendly way. I want to pull you up on this. I want you to tell me which big think of a big club right now. I want to take like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Right? Okay, a big club where their most important player, who is a striker, their most important striker, their top goal scorer, his contract is running out, and they're not going to give him a top contract what he wants. Give me an example.
Sam, I fully understand.
And you got to remember, this is nowadays the players are on.
Fan base.
Yeah, but listen, nowadays the players are on.
If they didn't offer him a contract.
Listen to me. Nowadays the players are on 250 to 300k. That is the level they command now, right? It's not 1985 where they get £2,000 and a keg of beer. This is 2020 now. The top players get 300k. You got Ramsey, for fuck's sake, at Juventus on 400k a week.
Yeah, but you had a free transfer, so it's only 80.
Yeah, but
it's
still 400k a week he's on. That's
only 18 million a year. Only 18
yeah,
million
okay,
a year.
fair enough. But still the contract Aubameyang was given is that top level that the top players get. I mean, what would you expect to happen? Do you think if Real Madrid, like you said, you kept saying Real Madrid wanted him, don't you think Real Madrid would pay him somewhere close to that?
They would have to. He was already on 250k a week.
Yeah, as I'm saying, he's already on 250k a week. So Real Madrid are not going to give him less, are they?
And you need to understand, Adam, if we go
you watch, you will be never older in the stands for a year or two, earning loads of money.
But what's the alternative, for fuck's sake? We can't. He's not going to accept half his wages. I'm trying to tell you, Brownie. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. How do you do it differently? The player's not going to say, "Oh yeah, I'm 31. I'll take half wages for the next 3 years." I mean, you're living in some kind of fantasy land.
And one more thing, Adam, for the service that he has given to Arsenal in the last 3 to 4 years, I think he can still deserve it. And I think he will not be as dead as Ozil, because he did score a goal. Again, he's not scored those 20 odd goals. He's not going to be in the race for the golden boot. But if you need one player to do that season in and season out, then anyways your club is in trouble. He's done it for 2 seasons now running. Last season and the season before, he won a golden boot as well. So I think he has given enough, and now he needs to at least give 10 goals a season. I would be happy if he gives 10 or 12 goals a season at least, and some of the other players start scoring. They need to start contributing as well, because at the end, after 2 more years, apart from this one, he will anyways be gone. So the future has to be some of these youngsters, and they need to start scoring more goals. If I have a complaint, I would like to see Saka score more goals. I would like to see Martinelli score more goals, because those guys know that they are going to be here long term. They have signed 6 years, 7 years deals unless we sell them off. So they need to score.
Exactly, but I just want Brownie to tell me how did you expect it to go then with Aubameyang? What do you expect? Do you expect him to go down in wages then, or what?
No, I wouldn't have offered him.
Yeah, but then what other club? So another club then is what? They're going to give him less wages?
I would have left him go.
Listen, so then Real Madrid. Real Madrid, what Real Madrid going to give him then?
Everyone was offered a 2-year contract.
I'm talking about wages.
I don't know. But it was.
So your gripe he's got an extra year then. That's your gripe. He's got one extra year.
Yeah, 31 year old. 31. I've always said 31-year-old. You're giving him a 3-year contract. Anyone could see.
So we sell him then.
His performances were going downhill before COVID.
No, they weren't.
They weren't.
It was just.
No, they weren't.
No, his goal scoring was papering over his all-round cracks of his all-round play. Everyone
his overall play was never there at Arsenal. Barely anything.
Rubbish. He's losing his pace. Okay, because of his age, he's losing his pace.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the way modern game is going, unless you're Cristiano Ronaldo, you don't have as many years as you did back in the 90s and so on. I'm sorry, giving a 31-year-old, I
but listen,
give him a contract.
But why does this guarantee that Arsenal are gonna have him for 3 years? It doesn't guarantee that. Arsenal can still sell him.
No, Adam is saying because his
Well, no
wages
one's
are
going to
not
pay
too
him on
high.
them wages, are they?
Yeah, yeah. No, but the thing is,
They would have to anyway. If they'd have bought
Right.
him now, they'd have to give him the same wages.
but the thing is, Adam, what I'm trying to say, one more thing is that even Ronaldo converted himself into a more of a target man with age. He's become more of a target man. He doesn't run like he used to. So that is obviously going to happen. Now, what we need to do is we need to convert Aubameyang slowly into a central striker or part of
The
a
guy
two-man
can't
attack.
head it. How a guy can't head it? If he can't
We
head the
don't have
ball,
to
that's
play
the
the aerial balls. We don't have to play those aerial balls. We have to play according to his
Ronaldo.
pace.
Ronaldo's a great header of the ball. Right, that is
How
why
many,
you can play him into a centre.
We have to play to
how
the
many
ground.
goals he scores via headers?
Sorry?
How many goals he scores via headers in a
Well, it's
season?
not about
1, 2,
scoring goals. It's not
3,
about
4.
scoring goals. It's about setting the
Come on.
goals up. He's much better in the air than Aubameyang ever was.
Yeah, he is. But we're not talking about Ronaldo.
No,
We're not
but
talking
I'm
about
just
You're
Ronaldo.
talking to me about Ronaldo.
no, I just gave you that example. But the thing is, the other thing that I'm saying is, if we start playing football on the ground like we are right now, and like we did against Chelsea, I think Aubameyang's problem will also be solved.
That's another thing I
Well,
said. If we start crossing along the ground instead of in the air, we'll get a lot better results.
But
yeah, but he'd
Kili
be
can't do
found
that.
out, wouldn't he? He'd be found out after a while.
No, it doesn't. If your link up play is good, I don't think you get found out because there isn't only one way that you can link up. The problem is with those single monotonous crosses that Tierney is putting, those can get found out because it's only one thing. He just kicks the ball into the box.
Can
See the
you imagine? Okay. Can you
yeah.
imagine the amount of more chances these youngsters could have had if Aubameyang wasn't there?
They were injured. Which youngsters? Eddie
What?
Nketiah would have had more chances.
Smith
Aubameyang
Rowe.
played. Smith Rowe was injured. He just came back from injury. He's a midfielder.
How
What
many
does he
big
play?
clubs experiment with youngsters completely at this level? Tell me, give me an example.
Sorry?
How many big clubs experiment purely on the basis of youngsters? How many big clubs do that in Premier League? With the stakes being as high as it is, with the finances being as much dependent, how many clubs do it? It's impractical. What you're saying is morally correct, but how many clubs do you see doing it?
Well,
Cardiff don't do it.
United done the travel on it.
When? When?
United did too.
90s. Give me a recent example. We have had this discussion. Give me a recent example. How many clubs are doing it? You know the kind of
Everton,
finances
Calvert
everything is
Lewin.
getting. They cannot attract any other good striker. They still got Richarlison at 50 million as a support striker.
No, I
They
think he's
got
talking about Brown. I think he's talking about there's not many. There's not no team that will bring in many youngsters at the same time. But there are
Yeah,
teams
no.
who will, but there are teams who will give youngsters a chance. I mean, look at Man United. Rashford, Greenwood. They brought in them very early and gave them a chance, and they worked very well.
If you're
But
good enough, you're good
they're
enough.
still getting
Barely,
If you're
players
good
barely,
like
enough, you're
Cavani.
good enough.
only barely
They're
gives
still getting
Greenwood
players
chances.
like Cavani.
Ole barely gives chances to Greenwood. LVG was the one who got in Rashford, so it's not still happening.
And they're still trying to bring
they
in
were
one
still giving
striker.
chances. Though. Look at Rashford now.
You had
Yeah,
Look at
Ibrahimovic, you had
Harry Kane.
Cavani.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, what?
When was
Well,
Spurs a big club? Come on.
no, hey, Tottenham brought Harry Kane into the first team fold when
Yeah.
they had to.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
one player. That's one player.
Well,
We have
Calvert
Balogun
Lewin. I
coming in.
told you Calvert Lewin, Everton.
No, I mean to say one club plays with one player, one young
Yeah.
player,
Yeah.
not more than that.
It's one or two at the most normally.
Well, okay, and
You
look at
al-
Everton. Look at
you
Everton.
always-
But
Look at Everton lately.
But
Calvert
those
Lewin.
teams, the Chelseas, the Uniteds, and all them weren't in the relegation zone. So
Calvert Lewin.
Okay.
Tom Davis. Mason
Yeah.
Even-
Holgate.
Yeah.
See,
Right? And
when it comes to
there was another one.
position,
Gregory was another one for Everton.
when it comes to one position, you will not depend completely on youngsters. You will always keep a balance. That's how most clubs play. Even Arsenal has a balance, right? Every position has one experienced player, one young player, and you will play both and maybe have a transition. But what you are saying is give away Aubameyang. We don't need him, and we'll play youngsters, and they will do well. Hardly any club does it. right? Even Everton has bought players for each
And we
position.
have striker problems already. And we have striker
Everton
problems
have no
already.
backup after Calvert-Lewin, really.
When they bought Richarlison, they bought him as a striker for 50 million.
No, they bought him as a left winger, didn't they?
No. They brought him as a striker. He failed to play as a striker. That is when they got DCL as well.
Yeah, I remember they brought Richarlison. They used him as a striker, and he was a dud.
he misses open goals.
They even got Kevin Miralles for 15 million.
Moise Keane.
Kevin Malowis was years ago. That was
Come on.
bloody years
Moise
ago.
Keane.
Come on,
Moise
3-4
Keane.
years back.
Moise Keane was another one. Yeah.
Moise Keane was right, yeah. But Kevin Malowis was here when fucking
4
David
years back.
Moyes was here.
Nah.
No,
Yeah,
not that much.
Hang on, I'm gonna fucking see.
Adam,
now. Hang on,
Adam,
one
today
second.
your clock is. You need to get back on the alcohol. You are losing your sense of time. You are seriously losing your sense of time. Eden Hazard in 2008, 2009, and Miralles during David Moyes era.
Come on. We need to sleep, man. I have to go.
Yeah. Good night, Sankam. I think Nitish wants to continue debating.
Oi.
Good night.
Good night, Sankam.
Yes.
Oh,
Well done.
hang on.
Yeah, okay, he's gone. Okay, Adam, what were you saying?
Hang on. I can't hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
We can hear you. I think
come
he
back
probably
now.
needs. Yeah, he just
come
needs to.
back.
So we will just quickly wrap it up because there is no sense in talking with him about when he's lost time of his time. You can say he's lost time of his time trail, and he's totally going into 1 year, which has never happened, and you know what has happened.
There you go. Yeah,
There we go.
Kevin Miles joined Everton in 2012. David Moyes was there. He signed him.
But he was playing here
can't really remember
during the
him.
last few years.
Huh?
I can't really remember him, to be honest.
Oh, wow. He thought he was better than what he was, really. Belgian guy.
Yeah, what probably Shankar was saying was that he was playing at Everton in the last few years again, and they had a striker. So
Wow,
that is
he
when they
was-
got
wow.
Richarlison after that. He was there till 2019, I just saw, I think. 2019. So that is quite recent. That is last year.
But Brownie, the whole thing, all this is all about is because Brownie, Mr. Old School, doesn't like that Aubameyang has got a 3-year contract. That's what he doesn't like. But what you don't realise, Brownie, is that doesn't
Because,
mean
no,
that
because
doesn't
you know
mean
why,
we're
Sam?
stuck. That doesn't mean we're stuck with him for 3 years. You do realise that, right?
You know why, you're Sam, right?
Right.
Because I'm thinking Aubameyang is looking at Özil, having all that money, doing fuck all,
Yeah.
and he think, you know what? I could do that for the last 2 years of my fucking 3-year contract, and it's going that way.
Well, I think
going
him,
that
I think him being very, 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 what should I say,
Naive.
unkind to Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Who is?
I honestly, I have said
showed
it
a
all the
whole
way.
different level of taking part in the club than what Özil does. Özil couldn't give a fuck about anything or anyone, really.
Well, at this moment in time, Aubameyang is going the same way.
We'll see when he starts playing again, eh?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. But you guys have known, but I have said Aubameyang is the next Ozil. I've said that ever since he signed that contract.
Yeah. You also said loads of shit, and also 99% of what you say is always wrong.
Absolutely correct.
No, but at the end of the day, yeah.
But there's something. Listen, the way Aubameyang left Dortmund, you know.
At Arsenal, he's been fantastic. He's been great at Arsenal. He's been playing
I'm
really
not saying
well.
he hasn't. I am saying he hasn't. What I am
He's
saying is
enjoyed
that
himself.
what I am saying, I think he was a bit disappointed that other clubs didn't come in from with better deals. And with
Well,
COVID,
actually, that's not right.
and COVID as well.
Well, his brother, his brother said that there were 2 other clubs in for him. He decided to stay at Arsenal. So
Yeah, Barca and Inter, wasn't it, in the end? But I think COVID. No one expected COVID. Let's be honest. I think if COVID didn't happen, then clubs have got more money to play with. And
well, there was still quite a lot. There was still quite a lot that happened in the transfer window for many clubs. So
no, I don't think. I think it was. I think it was a poor transfer window, to be honest.
there's still loads of movement in the transfer window. There was.
I don't know how much was spent compared to other previous years.
I haven't checked it out, but I just know that I just know the reaction was that
because it was a shorter window, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the thing was I remember the reaction was that that people thought there would have been less activity, but there wasn't. There was quite a lot more activity than what people think.
Okay.
I think people got one thing wrong. See, people thought that there wouldn't be activity. We had activity, but the thing was we did not spend that much. We spent on cheaper players, free players, and all those kind of players. And if it doesn't work out when we get those players, then we can't really complain because we didn't have the money to pay off the fees, but we had money to give in wages. So some sort of money, and that is why we got players like Willian, we got George Lewis, whoever that is, and we got Danny Ceballos back on loan because again, as I said, we didn't have enough money to pay off people's prices. They wanted 9 million for 1 year for Coutinho, and we didn't want to give 9 million for him. We had 2.5 odd million, so we got back Danny Ceballos. I think will cost us around 2.5 to 3 million.
What do you think? What do you think of a little rumor which has been going around on social media today? Is that potentially
Kroenke said no money?
To free up some places in the Arsenal squad, and they can bring players in January, but they're going to pay up the remaining 6 months on some of the contracts which are running out in the summer.
Yeah, they should do that. They should definitely do that. If they can't get any clubs interested to buy them, just pay them off.
No, but tell me one thing.
It's only 6 months left, isn't it? So
no, but tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Why would you pay, say, maybe 5 million, maybe 5 million each? Take an example for 3 to 4 players and pay them off 5 million each, rather than just putting that 20 odd million and buying another player and keeping them out of the squad for 6 months.
Because you need to play. Yes.
You need to.
You need to please the fans at the moment.
It's called squad disharmony. It's what happens when players aren't happy. They cause problems. This has been going on for a long time at Arsenal. They cause problems.
But the thing is, already Socrates is out of the squad.
Yeah, but he's still with the squad training. They're still with the squad training, and they talk to each other and they create problems. And then there's all that. They're all together at training, and they're all together as a unit doing many things. And it's when these players who are not being used and they start becoming unhappy, and they create problems. There's loads of examples of players who aren't being used. They cause problems. They just shouldn't. Ozil shouldn't even be here. We should have got rid of him for a long time ago, but the club just don't want to pay him off because it costs so much.
Who are the other ones altogether? Contracts run out in the summer.
I got
Mustafi.
Kolasinac.
Luis.
David Luiz. Yeah.
Could get rid of him as well. Yeah, and who else is there on a low contract?
Danny Ceballos.
Ceballos is on loan, so you can just give him back to Real Madrid.
Xhaka,
no, I think he's got 2 years left.
Yeah, Saka can be sold.
But he can be sold. We want to sell him apparently, and that's what he's doing now. He's playing to get sold. So
because he has 1 year left. Yeah, good.
We got two spaces over, isn't it?
Balogun has a contract that is expiring at the end of the season, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Balogun looks like he's going. I don't think he trusts Arteta.
So no. Hey, that could well be the way to go, really, isn't it? The
best thing it does, it gets them out of the club, and we can just move on, just forget about them, because they're always there, fucking, talking about shit and getting in the social media and causing problems. Just get rid of them.
because the club are going to be spending that money anyway. So it may as well just because they'd be spending that money into their pockets, even though they're not doing fuck all for the next 6 months. So
That's
that
exactly what I'm
money's
saying.
going to be spent anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they should do. They should try their hardest at the beginning of the window to see if they can get, offers for them. Try and sell them just for some kind of money, whatever. And if they can't get anyone interested or no one's going to bid for them, just pay out their contract. Just tell them bye, go goodbye, go away.
Well, going back on that Bellerin thing, the Barcelona president election is on the 21st of January. If Juan Laporta wins, and that's a big if at the moment, because Fatu or something is getting the backing of like Xavi and Pollo and everyone. So if Juan Laporta does win, it only gives them a week in that January transfer window to get any transfer dealings done.
I don't think
the guy's been there before.
Juan Laporta.
Hasn't he been there before? Is that
Yeah. He was in charge when Pep and Rijkaard were.
Exactly. I remember seeing him years ago. Yeah.
And then,
but I don't.
And then he started getting involved in like the Catalan Independence Party and shit like that. So
I don't think Arteta will let go of Bellerin in January, and I don't think it will be advisable for us to lose a right back in January who's been playing regularly.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll go in January. Probably
it could be at the end of the season.
Well, that's why I don't think that Norwich player will come in go to Arsenal in January.
We'll see.
Norwich a few months away from being promoted back to the Premier League, and what, they're going to get rid of it one of their main players before bloody achieving promotion? That's nonsense.
Depends on the money. That's what it depends on.
Wow. No. It'd be more money if they promoted. It'd be more money if they get promoted.
Not really. If we are paying them around 30-40 million and they will get the same kind of money for being promoted, they may take the risk and take the money.
Well, apparently the reports of 15 million Arsenal want to offer.
Now that's Buendia, that is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So even if we
give
that
the right back.
No, he's talking about
no, talking about like Buendia, yeah. 15 million. Fucking that's nonsense.
I don't think he'll go for 20 odd million. But again, if they want to take that risk, they can take the 20 million and try to still make it to the Premier League. They could do that.
Or they get promoted, get the prize money of promotion, and then he'll sell a Premier League player.
Could be the case. See, that is the thing. But then
the thing is, it's probably something to do with his contract as well. Probably something to do with that. Probably.
Yeah, it also depends on where the player wants to stay, as you said yourself. If the player wants to go, he goes.
Well, I don't know.
We should have signed Max Aarons and Buendia in the summer itself. I don't know what this all nonsense obsession with OR suddenly started coming up, and these guys were like, we don't know any other player apart from OR in European football, and then we know only Thomas Partey. We let go of Doucouré. We didn't even go for him. We could have gotten cheaper options, and then these clubs like Atletico Madrid and Lyon would be like begging us to sign their players. Because
how much would Grealish go for now?
He'll still go for that 80 million tag that he has.
No, on the rest, I think now. I think now. If Pepe is 72 million, Grealish would easily be 95.
No, I don't think so. I don't think his value will go up because his contract, he hasn't signed a new one, right? So it must be going downwards because of the time going down.
Oh, I think he did, didn't he? Didn't he sign last year? He's a Villa fan, isn't he?
I don't remember. Did he sign a new deal? I don't remember.
I don't know about his deal.
But when he signed that new deal, whenever he signed it in, when was this? In 2020. Yeah, he signed it in this year.
Yeah.
But then again, I think the evaluation that was done at that point of time was based on his new contract. The 85 or 82 million evaluation was done based on his current contract. So I think it doesn't go higher. It could be the same or it would go a bit down because he's there till 2025. So if you're trying to sign him in at the end of the season, I think it would be like around 80 odd million. I don't think it can go any higher than that because I think that is his highest evaluation right now. Because his last season was great, this season is decent. Unless Aston Villa really makes it into the top four or something like that, and then his value goes to 100 million.
Isn't it strange that you don't really, apart from Luis Suarez, you don't really hear of buyout clauses within British clubs do with the players.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
No.
they like to have the negotiating power in their hands.
It's
Mm.
probably
That's
why
a,
they get more wages. I don't know.
Whereas over here in Spain, you have to have every contract as a buyout clause.
I think it's just to avoid the drama. Just give the
No,
money.
I think it's something to do with Spanish law.
Yeah, even the government, as I said, you just give us the money, and I think the transaction was made through the government as well, right? For Thomas Partey, it wasn't directly
Yeah,
through the club.
yeah,
That is
yeah,
why they didn't
Yeah.
even know about it. So I think it's just the government trying to make more money.
yeah. Right. Listen, I'm gonna make a move, lads.
Sure, just
Yeah.
give a quick shout out to your channel as
Yeah,
well,
no
Adam, before we
problem.
wrap it up.
It's football with Brownie on YouTube and on Twitter. I'm also YouTube on Facebook. Also on Twitter, football Brownie. Replaced the E on the end with number one. And I started doing watch alongs. That my second one today. Quite.
Sleep-alongs.
Yeah, then a
Sleep with me.
sleep along as well. But no, I'm attracting different people in the watch alongs as well. At the West Ham fan channel
10-year-olds.
today. Oh, I know. But that boy was nagging me today to come on, and I was no.
Adam wanted all the babes to call him daddy, but kids started calling him daddy now.
No, but it's it was quite daunting yesterday, and I messed up because I accidentally knocked off my Wi-Fi on
Yeah,
the bloody laptop, didn't I?
no, I saw you ended your stream and you started it again around
I
half
know.
time.
I done the first time, first half and the second half watch along, but no, it went okay today. It went okay today. The match was absolutely appalling. So yeah.
You could have just started trimming your balls on air.
Well, I got my first Cardiff City watch along tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's loads of there's loads of Swansea fans around and all that. They might come in and have a laugh with you.
Oh, I had a couple today. But
They would really enjoy if Cardiff City loses the game and then you go berserk and throw a
Yeah,
burger
no.
in someone's face or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the first watch along I'm doing is Southampton West Ham because I don't want to be, treading on Ryan's toes really. So whatever game he's there, obviously he's Arsenal channel. So I'm sick of watching Arsenal at the moment. So I thought I'd do the Southampton West Ham one, and
That fucking Chelsea game was the first entire Arsenal game you watched for a long time. Apart from that, you just watch the highlights. I know you do, you fucking slippery cunt.
No, but also as well, I'm sick of the Arsenal debate. If I'm honest with you,
Yeah, we're sick of you too, so fuck off to fucking Swansea.
It's just see what happens. I'm enjoying it. It gives me gives the channel a different avenue, I suppose. And it's going to be a Cardiff City chat on Wednesday, and then we'll take it from there.
But whom are
Take
you
it
having
from
the chat with yourself or a mirror?
No,
In
I've
front-
got I got a few lads lined up. Whether or not they'll come in, I'm not too sure. But we'll have a good chat.
What did you
I've
do?
known them
You
for a long time.
Oh, I thought you rubbed the genie lamp and asked for a wish for a Cardiff City fan to appear.
No. No. It'll be interesting because I don't know if you've seen the Cardiff City got a first goal on a weekend. The guy hit it from inside his own half, and went straight in.
And did you
So,
ask? Did you put it in the comments there? Did he mean it? Like everyone's asking.
Yeah, no,
Saka.
he did mean it. He spotted the keeper off his line. For some reason, the keeper was actually outside of his area, and yeah, he hit it, and the keeper was flapping. But unfortunately, it doesn't mean anything because they still lost the fucking game.
But yeah,
Was
but yeah,
that Brentford? Was that Brentford?
Brentford, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like seconds before the halftime whistle. So normally you'd think, oh, right, it's a great time to score. Obviously, fucking not, because they come out in the second half and within like 12 minutes, Brentford go 3-1 up.
yeah, and the funny thing that was trending with that Saka was everyone was asking, did he mean it? Did he mean it? I mean, they don't believe that Arsenal players can score such goals.
Well, as I mentioned on Ray's podcast yesterday, it wasn't really the ending of that goal. I was really impressed with the build-up play. Because it was from back to front. I know the way the goalkeeper and the defenders had the confidence, because let's be honest, our Arsenal confidence level must be fucking rock bottom before that game against Chelsea. But the way in which they had the confidence to pass it around and draw the Chelsea strikers out of position, which made space for them behind them. And they basically passed it from one end of the pitch to the other, and the finish was that will end up being in the top 5 goals this season, I think.
They
Easily.
should have you as a motivational coach at Arsenal. You lose every time you bet, and still you go back to betting every single time.
I know.
Have you ever won a bet in your life?
Yeah, I've won loads of bets. But I've won loads of bets. My 1 year. When was it? When was it? 90.
George Graham was around.
No. It was 2004. Right. So it was the 2000 and the 2010 World Cup. Right.
Oh yeah.
I had 13 correct scores, one bang after the other. 13. But I didn't put it, if I'd done it as a multiple bet, I would have won hundreds of thousands, but I didn't. I done individual bets, so I won altogether about 2,000, I think. But I always have a shit period, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 I have a few at the time. Obviously, I lose more than I win, but it gives me a little bit of interest in games in which I got no interest in the teams, if you know what I mean.
I'll do one thing. I'll talk to one of these companies, get an affiliate link set up, and send it to you. I'll be
Yeah,
rich.
no worries.
I don't know whether you'll be rich or not, but I'll be rich soon.
Well, I was always thinking of doing a betting with Brownie YouTube channel as well.
So they would take all the tips that you give and not use any of them.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, so yeah, that's I'm sure the guys know where I am in football with Brownie. Come and join the community, really.
And bet with me, sleep with me, shit with me, and eat chocolate with me. Probably you should do that as the next clickbait.
It's just eat now, isn't it? Just eat, and then they can be eat shit and sleep with me, isn't it?
Spoon with me.
I tell you,
Spoon with me.
never sleep with me. It's weird, though. It is weird. I do laugh.
Of course, it's fucking weird. What do you think? What do you think it attracts fucking normal people?
I know, but it still attracts views, doesn't it? It still attracts views.
Oh, I don't know. 10 views is not a lot, is it? I don't know. You might as well just.
No, you got around
5 hours. 5 hours.
Yeah, but it's only 10 people watching, no?
You know,
5 hours.
Jahid was like, is that some kind of an R-rated video? Is that porn? Should I go on his channel? Should I see that video?
What jihad?
Yeah, jihad.
Oh, that was
fucking
funny.
That was. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You
just said jihad, and he didn't realise you said it. That's what's so funny about it. He's like, "Oh, it's jihad," and then everyone's like, "What?"
Adam, your sleep with me are giving kids nightmares. You better be careful. Parents may start reporting your channel.
Yeah. Fucking Freddy Krueger, aren't you?
Oh, that was funny. That was funny, bro. That was funny.
Gee, yeah, that was funny as fuck. That was funny.
So,
But anyways,
yeah.
let's wrap it up. Anyways, people
Yeah.
must.
I know.
Bye-bye.
We have literally forgotten that we were actually live for some time there. And I think such casual chats are always good to have. And thank you everyone in the chat. A lot of people had joined in and they gave all the wrong answers. So anyone who saw the chats probably didn't get too many right, apart from maybe one or two. But thank you everyone for tuning in, and everyone on the panel, guys, as well, and Sankalp as well. And I hope now Sam will now host the next quiz, and eventually Adam finishes last there. But big up to all of you.
Well, yeah,
Brownie,
general knowledge quiz.
Well,
Brownie,
listen, lads. If you want to, I know Arsenal are playing tomorrow, but if you want to jump in on a Cardiff stream, I don't know where you would find it because I'd be getting it off Cardiff City TV. So if you want to join in anyway on the Cardiff stream, you're more than welcome.
anyways, I
Because
think Adam.
it's going straight after the it would be straight after the Arsenal game.
Anyways, Adam,
I don't know anything.
If you say it's going to be a Cardiff City watch along, you'll talk about everything else apart from the match. So I
Yeah,
think we don't really need a stream. Probably we can just keep Google open and just keep talking rubbish.
yeah, probably. Way more than welcome anyway.
Thanks.
Sure,
Cheers.
let's see what happens. And big up to all you guys. Thank you so much. Before Adam starts a new topic, be home, be safe. Good